Good morning, IBC.
Good morning.
I'm just going to elaborate on one scripture this morning and talk about prayer. 2 Chronicles 7:14 and 15. Then if my people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, I will hear from heaven and will forgive their sins and restore their land. My eyes will be open and my ears attentive to every prayer made in this place. And as I was reading this scripture and talking to a lot of people during the week, I went back and I began to look up each word. And the first word says if, which means there's a condition. So, sometimes we want to talk to God and tell God what we want and everything, but there is a condition to what we get from God. And then he said, my people. Not any people, but my people, because every religion, even Antichrist, everybody prays to something or someone. Ouija boards, horoscopes, black, white magic, every different religion. But he said, my people that are called by my name. And then he said, seek my face. And it means seek his presence. Get before him undistracted by everything and spend time with God. There's things we need from God that we want to rush through, and we expect him to do things for us when we don't want to him. When we don't want to do the condition, the things that he wants us to do to get what he says we can have. But prayer is most talked about in every church, but the least practiced. We can have gatherings in the church, we can have eating things and programs and get together and games. The church is packed out. But if you say come together 3 days this week and meet here at 7 to 9 and just seek his face, there's very few. Very few. But we want what he said. We want you to pray, and we get the result. We want you to do the work, and we reap the benefit. But that's not how it goes. He said, if. Not me, because if I pray for you all day long and you don't believe, you still don't get it. You still don't get it. And without God, the word says we can do nothing. But without man, God is waiting on you. We're not waiting on God. He's waiting on us to get before his face, to seek his presence, to meet his condition. And there are people in everybody that need marriages restored, children coming back, children saved. We need things, jobs. Whatever it is you need is not too big or too small for God. But you have to meet the condition. We are God's people, which means we're supposed to look different, talk different. We're not supposed to blend in with the world. When they see us, it should be something different about us. When they look at us, they're supposed to want what we have. But we are now coming into the church like it's a program, like it's entertainment. This is the house of God. And we are here because we want to meet his condition. We want I'm not getting up every week to come here to get nothing. And God has never failed me. He has given me everything I need. Not everything I've asked for, and not because he didn't want to. Maybe I wasn't ready. Maybe it wasn't time. But a lot of times we don't pray because if we don't meet the condition and we don't get our prayers answered, then we don't believe. We don't see no result because you didn't do the if. That's not God's fault. It's our fault. So we need to examine ourselves and don't do Matthew 15 and 8, I think it is, where it says, these people honor me with their lips, but their hearts are far from me. We don't have to impress each other. We need to do what the word says do so we can have what the word says we can have. Yep.